Hey, what's up guys, WhirlXbow back here, and today we are going to be playing some Reno Unholy Death Knight. It's a deck that I really enjoy playing. I got a lot of shit last time for when I was playing Plague Death Knight. I definitely forgot that the cards weren't Frost anymore. Because like before, this used to also be a Frost card. Didn't notice that until halfway through the video. I'm like, oh, me dead. But yeah, so now it's just full on Unholy, and we're actually running the Lord Marrowgar. Because I think if I'm not mistaken, that deck only had 2 Unholy runes, and from what I could remember, I didn't even notice the fact that it wasn't Frost on the other one. I don't look up here ever. But yeah, no, I just really like the Plague idea for a win con. I think it's really dope. I kind of wish you could play more copies of Helya, and there was more Plague cards. I think that was the title of the last video where I played Plagues. I just think they're super cool. They're like unique effects, and I think they're really fun. Anyways, though, with that being said, how about we queue up the first one, and let's see how it goes. All right, guys? Yeah, I'll see you guys all in the first game. All right. First matchup. I want to guess it's going to be Secret Mage, if I'm being honest. My E.T.C in this deck is against Secret Mage. That's kind of useless. It's just insanely important against Quest Mage. I'm gonna hard mull here everything. Besides this, I'm gonna hard mull everything else. Hoping to find Helya. Because even against Secret Mage, Helya's still really good. The life gain you get from the red plagues, the 2/2s you get from the green ones. Do the green ones have rush? No, right? Yeah, they don't. I was about to say, I'm wondering that if they did release more Unholy cards, or more Plague cards in like the next set, say, I don't know if they started releasing cards for the new Baron set or not. The new Baron set, I love the theming behind it. The Old West is in my opinion, it's a super dope concept. But yeah, I just hope there's more Plagues in there. I think it'd be super cool to build like a mill-based Death Knight deck that plays the Plagues, right? Where, you know, you have like kind of like my old Plague deck, but also running like copies of like Cold Light Oracle to make your opponent draw into it and shit. I think like that's such a cool concept. I don't think it would be that good, at least not right now, but I think it would be really fun. So hero power, hit, coin this. Pretty good. For each corpse, I don't play that many corpses. Cagehead though feels really bad. I guess it has to be this. This is the only card that is somewhat decent. I go with this. It's not the best. There's definitely better Unholy cards. Like if I would have hit like Plague Strike, I would have been happier. Or obviously Helya would have been so fucking sick. But yeah. Also like bounce effects for Helya, but like again, that would only be really good if there was more battle cries that gave your opponent plagues. Man, there's just so many cool concepts I feel like you could do with the plagues that are just going unrealized, and it kind of sucks in my opinion. It sucks that this has 1 health because it just gets hero powered here, but if not, I get a free trade there. You know, The nerf to Cabal Aki for Secret Mage might actually be a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to change nothing. Straight up, I thought it was going to change nothing for the deck. There's already like only like, you know, what is it, like 8% of your games or 10% of your games you'll actually have the Lackey in your opener. It's the math is something like that. Like 8% of the time you'll have Lackey plus Secret in your, or at least that's what the average is. Oh, I get a free fucking trade. Let's go. Oh, badge. I kind of forgot that he had that card. Hopefully it's not counterspell. This way my, I can't. Tomb Guardian's so fucking weird. Like, I would love to go Tomb Guardian, but he just goes, like, secret this secret, and then I just lose the fucking game. Fuck it. Yeah, if he goes double secret this turn, I concede. Straight up, I don't think I can win the game. It's do these give corpses when they die? So like this is actually just free corpses. Like well, not free, but it's like 4 corpses and it costs you 4 to give them reborn. That'd be interesting. I don't know if they do. I know that a lot of the cards that you when you resurrect corpses, but I guess this doesn't say resurrect the corpses. Okay, so I need to play 1, but then I still have trade. It's pretty good. I still got the new trade. By the way, I hope you guys all have a beverage. I'm currently sipping me some Pepsi. You know how it be. Pepsi be good. I have hero power this to test for objection into hero power here. So my guess is that's counter spell. If I had to guess. It has to be counter spell. I guess it could be Flame Ward. But I like that's the thing. I also don't really need to attack my opponent. Drawing Helya would be good soon. He has 1 objection gone, 1 rigged fair gone. So that's either Oasis Ally, Ice Block, Ice Barrier, or Counter Spell. Right? Like those are like the only ones that are really played. I think that's what that would be. Yeah, it's pretty good for him.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
For him. Plague Strike is my best draw, I think. Helya ain't bad either. I just don't have a real way to deal with this card.
You have earned an eternity of torment.
I guess this is my best way to deal with that. And now I just kind of want to, I want him to draw as many plagues as humanly possible. You know, I can't tell if also removing Frost from these cards is actually a nerf or a buff. Because now Remus has lower odds at discovering them, which kind of sucks. I don't know which would be better. That's really good for him. Zephrys is like my best draw. I have no easy way to deal with that. I'm just taking 4 damage a turn. Zephrys isn't gonna do anything this turn.
My pain doesn't compare to your pain.
Who can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Just dead. I have no way to kill his things.
Pick me! Pick me!
The hope here was to get some blood ones. Maybe he just draws a million plagues. Or he draws one. I need to hit at least one blood. Oh, feels bad. Yeah, there's nothing I could do. I don't have ways really to deal 4 damage to his shit. This has like transformation, but even then that's 2 slubs. He also has the 6/6. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. Right, because this is 12, 18, 19 with hero power. I'm at 1. But I have no board, and I don't know how to deal with all this. I don't think I can in my deck. You just put me to 1. What is there to think about? You could legitimately put me to 1 and pass the turn, and I'm pretty sure you win. Bruh. It's not fucking rocket science, my G. I do this, that, I'm still dead. I don't know, for all I know, my opponent is still gonna figure out a way to miss lethal. Yeah, no, the right play for him was to just put me to 1, and it's not even close. I don't even know why he didn't attack with his 2 8/8s or hero power. Just putting me to 1 just meant that there was no, like, even Primus I don't think was good enough, right? Yeah, it's just right. On enemy minion, I gain health equal to its health, so I gain 6. It's summon 2 3/3s. Yeah, there's nothing really I could have. This card is just so good against Death Knight. It's insane. This card is so good. It's so hard to play around. Did he finally find lethal? Bruh. You just need to end turn. Oh my god, you just need to end turn. Good job. You got there. I love making fun of Secret Mage players, but you really have to rope? Oh, whatever. Let's just queue up the next one. All right. Another fucking secret. I don't want to keep this. All right. I don't think it's correct to keep it, but I did kind of want to keep it. All right. Let's hope 0 chatty bartenders in the early game. I have this on too, though, which is really, really nice. This on 2, play this. 0 power, play this. On 4, hopefully with 4 corpses. Plus this. I think I just have to play semi-aggro. Do I just have to kill that? I don't really want to give him an extra secret, but I think playing this is too much tempo to give up. Because I have the kill built into it next turn. Also, I drew a much better 4-drop now, which is really good. Yeah, so like now I can go hero power, poke, play this, draw a card, this. Find secret. This is not attacking face. I can't risk playing into explosive runes. Oh, that's so smart from him. That's actually really, really smart from him. Oh, get fucked. I am so okay with that. I thought he played in explosive runes and then did that to prevent me from trading my token from my hero power into it. So I didn't have corpses. Because that would be like 10,000 IQ. It's the only reason to make that trade there, I think. Unless you are also holding Chatty. But no, that's like, in my opinion, that's wrong. Alright, well. That's fine. I could have went with Speaker Stomper, but I think risking it for Counterspell or Rigged Fair games, or again, I think I'm playing around Explosive Ruins more than normal because I did lose to it, and now I'm a little bit tilted about that, but yeah. Play a secret. I trade into your guy. I'll probably cycle this. Do this too. You don't have anything I really, really need. Start with this. I don't have an easy way to kill this thing.
My pain doesn't compare to your plague. Leave bones, please.
Okay. Both of my guys can now trade into his guy. I feel like this deck needs a little bit more health gain. It's insane that Death Knight still loses the early game. Like, this class is meant to be, like, Omega God levels of tempo. And even with that, I've been losing to tempo races. Kind of surprising. You went for the trade instead of going face when he outraces me. That's interesting. X out.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
That's actually not bad. Here. This allows me now to trade, like, if he buzzes here, I can hero power to kill this. But it also builds this up, which is really good for me. Let's see what other, I shuffle Unholy Plague into his deck. It also means that if he doesn't trade, Plague Strike or Down with the Ship is really, really good to draw. I also kind of wish, not gonna lie, Frost Plagues were your opponent's shit cost 1 more for the rest of the turn. But I could see that being, like, wait, what's the wording on Frost Plague? Does it show here? Yeah, it says up to 10. Like, I feel like this could have been worded so much better to favor the Unholy player, but how it's worded favors the person that draws it, and that kind of feels bad, not gonna lie. I want to play this, but I need to play this so I can do this next turn. This is gonna get Loatheb if it resolves. It's only play 1 rigged fair game. If it's the second rigged fair, I mean, it's the second rigged fair. There's nothing I can do about it, really. I'll cry. Okay, no, it's counterspell most likely. Primus is really good next turn if he doesn't play another secret. If he does, I go for a Loatheb. There's actually so many really good draws in my deck. Alright, so yeah, now I have to go for Loatheb, play around it. It's one of those things where I feel like I kind of have to play around it, because if Primus gets countered here, I think I lose the game. Huh? You have to have... Okay. He does have the broken guy in hand. Now I have to go for fucking Primus is the problem. I think I have to risk it for the biscuit, and I lose the game if it gets countered. Right? Like... What are my other plays are just bad. Counterspell hits Tomb Guardians. Objection hit Loatheb, and then I just die. Yeah, I just have to go for Primus. Yep. There's no coming back. I take 14 here, 15 with his hero power. I die to Cloud Prince, and if not, I don't have a board wipe in my deck. Because I can't play around the counterspell he has up. Alright, well, hopefully we don't hit a Secret Mage again. One time, no Secret fucking Mage, please. And let's queue up the next one. Alright. It's the one... It's not Secret Mage. I'm gonna keep this because I think it's pretty solid. I want to keep this too. Fuck it, YOLO. I want to keep this because with the odds that I draw Helya, it's just so good on 6 or on 10 or whatever. Also, can I point out that playing in Secret Mage, I didn't find any of my removal at all in the deck. Didn't find Astalor in that second game. Didn't find Plague Strike. Didn't find Down with the Ship. Legit did not find any piece of removal. But yeah. I do really, really wish that Frost Plagues could raise them above 10. I think it's one of those things that they should be able to do. Because, I mean... like, it just doesn't make sense that it prevents that from happening, in my opinion. Oh, Pog? Dirty Rat was the single worst card to draw until he completes quest. I wish I had the coin here so I could coin this out next turn. But I kind of want to play this on 5 so I can copy it on 6. But I'm going to probably play it 4. I think I have to play it on 4 is the real thing. This is available next turn depending what he plays. So good for him. Having the coin is actually so nuts for him. My hand is so fucking slow. My hand has like all of my best cards in it, but it's really fucking slow. Yeah, I think what I go for here... Okay, what's the play here? My curve is so fucked. It's actually so unfortunately fucked. Because of how my curve ended up being, I'm always in the answer to what the fuck he's doing. I always have to play answering his shit and never get to play the aggressor, which is so bad in this matchup. I need to be playing the aggressor. Yeah, he just has Barnabas next turn. Like, it's actually a turn 5 Barnabas. There's no way I'm beating that. I just don't beat that. I take 8. Take 8. Like, I won't be able to kill it, right? Unless he's holding on to it for his... Just does that. If he passes, I do have the Celestial Projection on the Helya, which is going to be really good. I have to go for this here. And now we play the game of, can we outrace him? Because he has a million plagues in his deck. They get shuffled in twice, I believe, right? I don't know if this works twice or not. Because I do have double Helya. Of course, he draws 2 cards, does not find a plague. I have so much damage on board. It's kind of insane. If he didn't kill that, like that was what, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I had a whole bunch of fucking damage on board. That's fine. Throw power, poke. One and 4. It's actually much higher than 1 and 4. It's like 8 on 37, right? So he's at 35. Okay, so it doesn't shuffle twice, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I mean, he had an insane curve. I really want to play this deck. This deck looks sick. Not gonna lie, it looks fucking dope. Well, that thing needs to fucking die. Or I go full on aggressive. No, that thing has to die. Hopefully he doesn't have the second swipe. Hopefully he actually draws a fucking plague. Like, if he has second swipe or he has Heart of Cthulhu, I think I lose the game. I don't think I can beat either of those cards. And now that goes in there. I'm going Astalor next turn, no matter what. Yeah, go Astalor next turn. It doesn't... The problem is that going Astalor legitimately doesn't do shit. I'm still just fucking dead. Because he has a million 0-cost dudes now. You know, I don't even think them buffing... Does he actually also have the heart? I don't even necessarily think that this deck is good now because of the buffs to the quest. I think they've just gotten enough shit over the years, and the buffing of the quest just allowed people, like, it just made people rethink about it, right? Compared to before, when a lot of, like, the older cards never really got thought about, in my opinion. Even, like, to this day, like, it takes, like, 2-3 months after a set comes out to people realize for there to be an insane combo between old cards and new shit. I shouldn't say 2-3 months. It's like a month and a half. But yeah. So I think it was just one of those things where that quest was so bad back in the day that no one wanted to play it, and now that it got buffed, people are like, okay, we'll go give it a try. And then, I mean, just look, with all the good, insane card draw that Druid has been getting over the last couple years, and all that shit. Like, it's just one of those things that's the reason why it's good now, and it's not because like a whole bunch of other reasons. There's no way I win this game. That would have been so good to have drawn last turn. They gotta kill this here. So next turn, this is at 3. My guess is a 10-5 is going into my 8-8. Also wild to me that he's drawn 2 plagues so far this game, total. There's 8 of them in the fucking deck. Ah! Oh, did he just get cucked by that frost plague? That'd be so funny if he just got cucked by frost plague. Like he was planning on going like... Just had KT in hand. Yeah, there's no way I win the game now. This is so fucking insane. I don't know if this deck beats a lot of the aggro decks, I'll be honest, but the deck just looks really cool. I'm also just dead on board. I don't think there's an unholy card that freezes my entire opponent's board. Fuck it, I'm doing it again. Oh, maybe he draws an infinite amount of plagues. Damn it. He drew 1. Sucks that we couldn't get there, but... He had an insane start also this game. Yeah, I don't even feel bad necessarily, but like that loss doesn't feel bad. Like he kind of did what his deck was supposed to do, and it doesn't feel unfair. Although I'd say give it a month, that deck is going to be complained about just as much as Big Priest, now that Big Priest is no longer really a deck that's playable. Yeah. People just get mad when your deck summons a Giantess Taunts on turn 5. Yeah. Anyways, this deck is so much fun. I just wish it was better. I wish the plague cards were significantly better. Again, I think the plagues could have been better. I think the blood one, the blood one is fine. The unholy one, they should have rush. And the frost one should not cap at how much it costs, makes your opponent's shit cost more, and it should be for the entire turn. The frost one is just really fucking bad. You don't want to hit it unless you're playing against like very specifically certain combo decks that play a lot of cards in one turn, where you want them to hit like 5 of them in once. But yeah, just like if I'm not mistaken, right? Where's Helya? Do I see the plagues? Oh, that's why. Yeah, I would change the frost one to be this turn and not have the cap and have be cards. Because the thing is, how it works here is that if your opponent doesn't play a card, it carries over to the next turn, right? So you couldn't, in that case, let it, if your opponent draws 10 of them in one turn, their whole deck is unplayable. So you couldn't exactly have that. But, yeah. And also, right, the reason this doesn't have rush is because they're not expecting you to make your opponent draw on your turn. But Old Light Oracle. Yeah, I guess it's just that there's also not enough cards that shuffle plagues into your opponent's deck. You need like 2 or 3 more to make a deck very, very consistent. Especially if you want to go Reno. But hey. Like, if we would have hit a super late game deck, this would have been fine. Like Mildred. I guess no, not quite Mildred, but like certain other slower decks. If I had that start where I gave my opponent a million plagues early game, like Rasa Priest, Reno Lock, that would have been insane, but alas, unlucky. GG, go next. Yeah. With all that being said, though, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I definitely had fun playing the deck. Even though I lost, the deck is still really fun to play. Would recommend. Although I do think that potentially going non-Reno might be better, but the health gain from Reno does help a lot. Anyways, though, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys all on the next one where hopefully we get some more dubs. Alright, guys? Yeah. With that being said, I'll see you guys all there. Peace.